Hello mga ka-Soulmates Live. Sing and have fun with the Cortez. Pero syempre, mga ilan ring mga topics na gusto natin i-share sa inyong lahat. Dahil napaka-importante sa panahong ito na nadadagdagan ng ating mga kaalaman. Dito sa Soulmates Live ay patuloy pa namin kayong bibigyan ng mga makabuluhang mga bagay na makakatulong sa atin. So ngayon po ay gusto ko pong bigyan diin ang pagkakaroon natin ng solusyon. Paano ba natin ma-save ang isang relationship? Diba? How can we save our relationship? That is very important. Rocky road ba ang relationship nyo? Can we go back to, to the normal track of our relationship? It's the rare, sabi nga natin, couple that doesn't run into a few bumps in the road. So, lagi meron yung, mga problems na mamimit ang bawat isa. If you recognize ahead of time, though, what those relationship problems might be, you'll have a much better chance of getting past them. Naniwala ba kayo doon? Na kapag may solusyon ka kaagad sa problema, ay madali nating masolusyonan ang mga bagay-bagay na hindi na dapat lumalala. So sabi nga natin, even though every relationship has its ups and downs, successful couples, they have learned how to manage the bumps, and keep their life going. And sabi nga natin, either that's a marriage or you're into just a relationship, na nagsama pa lang kayo, very important, na meron tayong, kung hindi kayo makapunta sa therapist, mag-self-therapist kayo, mag-partner. Very important yan. And hang in there. Hindi yung konting bagay lang, nagkakaroon na kayo ng, hindi nyo na pinag-usapan ng problems. You have to tackle the problems. You have to talk about it. You have to learn to work through the complex issues of everyday life. So many of us, friends, sometimes whether we admit it or not, sometimes we have these problems in our relationship. So what are the best solutions? So dito po sa Soulmates Live Texas, have fun, sing with Anchor Test, ay bigyan natin ng daan ang ilan sa mga solusyon ng relationship na masosolve pala natin kahit na medyo very rocky na to, because of the ups and downs in the relationship. Communication, importante yung communication, First that you have to think is, are you really getting the right communication in your relationship? All relationship problems stem from poor communication. Okay? Patuloy natin yan sa pagbabalik natin. Kaya abangan natin ang solusyon para natin ma-solve ang mga problema sa ating relationship. Dito lamang yan sa Soulmates Live, Texas, USA. And to continue, here's one of the problem that we encounter in our relationship. Money. Pera. Anda. Diba? So marami yan sa atin. Money problems can start even actually before the wedding vows are exchanged. They can stem, for example, from the expenses of courtship or from the high cost of a wedding. Sa may kakasaling dyan, kailangan pinag-isipan nyo na kung anong mangyayari after the wedding sa inyong financial, strategies dyan. So we recommend, sabi nga nila, that couples who have money woes take a deep breath and have a serious conversation about finances. Very important yan. So how to solve this problem? Are there ways or strategies that we can really solve this? And yes, be honest about your current financial situation. Huwag yung ilihim. If things have gone south, continuing the same lifestyle is unrealistic na. So kailangan alam nyo ano yung dapat yung budget. So don't approach the subject in the heat of battle. Kung ba nang mainit si Mare o si Kumpare, okay, huwag nyo nang pag-usapan mo ng finances. Instead, set aside a time that is convenient and non-threatening to both of you. So acknowledge nyo that one partner may be a saver and one a spender. Mga girls tayong spender. Understand there are benefits to both. So, and agree to learn from each other's tendencies. Si Mr. Nisan, hindi na nakakabili ng ganito. Puro sa mga anak, kung may mga anak tayo, o kaya sa mga kailangan, naintindihan natin yan. Pero sabi nga natin, we can agree to any situation, especially money matters, pangailangan ng bawat isa pag tayo nagkakaunawaan. Sabi nga natin, acknowledge natin na yung yung ating mga we don't have to hide that one, yung ating mga utang, yung ating income. Yung iba kasi ina-hide naman nila, ayaw nilang paalaman. Bring financial documents including a recent credit report, pay stubs mo, bank statements mo, kung meron kang insurance mo, itago, insurance policies mo, yung debts mo, yung mga utang mo, mga investments mo, to the table para alam ni Mr. o ni Mrs. o yung partner mo, Don't blame, huwag kayo magsisihan, kung yung gastos nyo hindi nyo makontrol, huwag kayo magsisihan, Construct a joint budget that includes savings, Dapat meron kayong joint budget kasama ang inyong savings, and decide which person will be responsible for paying the monthly bills, And allow each person to have independence by setting aside money to be spent at their discretion. Dapat may kalayaan kayo yan. Decide upon a short-term and long-term goals. It's okay to have individual goals, but you should have a family goals to remember that. And don't talk about caring for your parents as they grow, how to appropriately plan for their financial needs if needed. Ayan, sa pagpatuloy natin, conflict, natin kanina, yung kontrapelo, hindi ka nagkakasundo. Ano naman yung strategy natin kung ang problem nyo yung conflict nga? Very conflicting kayo sa isa't isa, hindi kayo nagkakaunawaan. Ang problema natin na dapat masolve natin sa pamamaraan, nasabi nga natin, you can argue with your partner in a very more civil way, sabi nga natin, helpful manner. Make this solutions or strategies as part of who you are in your relationship. Very important yan. You have to realize here that you are not a victim. Kasi kung iniisip mo lagi ikaw yung biktima, lagi ikaw yung martyr dito, pa-effect na ikaw yung laging napagbibintangan, sabi nga natin, it is your choice whether you react and how you react. So, kung pa-victimize effect ka, ewan ko lang kung masosolve yung problem. Definitely no. So, be honest with yourself, kaibigan. When you are in the midst of an argument, are your comments geared toward resolving the conflict? Or are you looking for payback? O gusto mo lang gumante, ganun, If your comments are blaming and hurtful, it's best to take a deep breath and change your strategy. Kasi hindi mo solve yung problem mo, promise. Magpakatotoo ka sa sarili mo. Change it up. Baguhin mo yung style mo. If you continue to respond in the way that's brought you pain and happiness in the past, patuloy mo pa rin binabalik-balikan yung nakaraan. Sabi nga, ganun pa rin ang reaction mo doon sa present mo. Parang nung nakaraan pa rin, you cannot expect a different result this time. So, walang magandang kapatutunguhan yan. Just one little shift can make a big difference. Try mo. Try mo ibahin yung approach mo sa pagsosolve nyo sa conflicting problems niyo. If you usually jump right in to defend yourself before your partner is finished speaking, hold off for a few moments. You'll be surprised at how such a small shift in tempo can change the whole tone of an argument. Gugulat ka na lang. Kaya tigil ka muna kung nag-explain yung partner mo. Let him or her talk. Alright? And give a little, sabi nga natin, give a little, get a lot. Alam nyo ba yun? So magpakakuan ka muna. Tiis ka muna. Hindi mo alam sa pagtitiis mo yan o sa pagbibigay mo ng chance sa partner mo magpakapagpaliwanag, you might get a lot, diba? Apologize when you're wrong. Walang masamang magpa-apologize, sabi humingi ng apology, Sure, it's tough. Mahirap minsan yan. So, but just try it and watch something wonderful happen, diba? You can control anyone else's behavior, but the only one in you is you are the one in charge. And here's another relationship problem, Ito pa, maniwala kayo. Sa ating sa ating home chores, Yung struggles over home chores, Minsan kasi may mga partners na, yung partner natin may dalawang trabaho, katulad ka. Buti na lang wala pa tayong partner. Kaya kami mga anak ko, kami nagtutulungan, Kasi may mga pusa kami, so kung ikaw yung available na gumawa, gawin mo, linisin mo yung litter, like what I do when I have my off day. O kahit hindi yung off day, bago ako pumasok, alam kung hindi pa nagawa ng mga bata. Ganun yun. Sa partners, ganun din. Most partners kasi work outside the home and often more than one job, diba? So it's important for you guys to talk about how to fairly divide the house, the labor, sabi nga natin, the labor at home. So, yung pag-aasikaso natin yan, napaka-importante yan to solve some issues also in our relationship. So, be organized and clear about your respective jobs in the home. No, that's very important. Write all the jobs down and agree on who does what. No? So, mas importante yung be fair, so no resentment bills, sabi nga natin. No? Be open to other solutions. So, just in case, if you are tired in your work, sabi nga, parang ako, minsan matamad na, if you both hate housework, maybe you can spring for a cleaning service. So, magpa-con kayo, schedule kayo ng cleaner sa bahay ninyo. Yun, medyo mahal nga lang, ano? If one of you likes housework, so the other partner can do the laundry, and the yard, di ba? Kung may malaking bahay nyo, meron kayong yard na dapat may pool, mga ganyan. So, you can be creative and take preferences into account. So, as long as it feels fair to both of you, do it. Yan ang importante. So, isa pang problema na nakikita natin sa relationship, yung bang not making your relationship a priority. So, halimbawa, puro ka na lang trabaho, o kaya mas pinaprioritize mo pa yung problem ng iba kaysa sa relationship ninyo. So, if you want to keep your love life going, prioritize your relationship. Making your relationship a focal point should not end when you say, I do. No? So, that's very important. So, make yours a priority always. So, how to solve this one? Abangan nyo yan sa ating pagbabalik. Siyempre, dito po sa Soulmates Live, always po nating binibigyan ng priority yung mga bagay-bagay na makakatulong sa atin, lalo na sa ating relationship. Kaya, don't hesitate to request kung meron po kayong gustong pag-usapan natin dito sa Soulmates Live. Have fun and of course, enjoy our show. Soulmates Live. Sing and have fun with Uncle Tess and other, of course, topics that you want to share. Another very important problem that we encounter in our relationship is the trust. Tiwala. No? Importante yan. Trust is a key part of a relationship. Do you see certain things that cause you not to trust your partner? Or do you have unresolved issues? And to prevent that, you have to trust each other, right? So how do we really trust each other? Meron ba tayong mga strategies dyan? Itong mga strategies o tulong na makakapag-strengthen sa ating relationship, lalong-lalo na sa pagbibigay ng tamang tiwala at trust sa ating partner. Be consistent. Pag sinabi mo, dapat pangatawanan mo. No? Pare-pareho dapat yung detalye na sinasabi mo. Hindi pwede yung sinabi mo, bukas hindi na pala yun. Be consistent, no? Huwag babago-bago. Be on time. Pag manangako ka sa isang oras, nyo na pag uusapan na ba mang date o naman, dapat consistent ka doon sa oras. So, kung malalate ka, magsabi ka. Kaya very, very, very important nyo. Do what you say you will do. No? Importante yan. Don't lie. Huwag ka magsisinungaling. Sabi nga natin, not even little white lies to your partner or to others. Huwag mong haluan ng kasinungalingan. Be fair even in an argument. Kahit kayo nagkakaroon ng argumento, be fair. No? Yun nga be sensitive to the other's feelings. No? Kailangan sensitive ka. And you can still disagree. Hindi naman kailangan umuo ka lagi eh. But you don't discount how your partner is feeling. No? Respeto mo kung ano nararamdaman niya. Call when you say you will. Kung sabi mo tatawag ka, tumawag ka. Hindi yung namuti na yung mata sa paghintay sa tawag mo. Call to say you'll be home late. Diba, nagtatrabaho ka, may lakad ka. Carry your fair share of the workload. So, kung tumulong ka din, no? Yung share mo sa workload, gawin mo para pinag-usapan natin kanina. And don't overreact when things go wrong. No? Huwag ka mag-react masyado kung may nangyaring hindi maganda. Never say things you can take back. Huwag ka magsasalita ng isang bagay na you cannot take back anymore because that is difficult to bring the trust anymore. Don't dig up old wounds. Yung mga nakaraan, huwag mo nang kulkulin yun, kalkalin, and respect your partner's boundaries. So, respect natin yung privacy ng partner natin. Don't be jealous din. Huwag tayong pakita ng selos. Normal lang selos pero huwag madalas. And be a good listener. You will listen so that they can also listen to us. Even though there are always going to be problems in our relationship, friends, we have to do both can do things, minimize marriage problems or relationship problems, if not to avoid them altogether. Be realistic, sabi natin, thinking your mate will meet all your needs and you'll be able to figure out them without you asking. Okay? Ask for what you really need directly. Napaka-importante. And of course, use your humor then. Learn to let things go and enjoy one another more. Diba? Be humorous. And finally, be willing to work to continue. So, after communication problem, at nasolve na natin yung problema natin sa communication, sana yung strategy na to na sinabi natin kanina ay gawin natin. Another problem sa relationship is sex. So, importante yan sa union natin, pagkikipag-talik natin. So, even partners who love each other, sometimes they can be a mismatch. Mismatch yan. Hindi lahat ang tawag doon merong tamang chemistry, di ba? Kaya lang, kapag married na kayo, or you're into a relationship, sabi nga natin, lack of sexual self-awareness and education worsens our relationship. So having sex in our relationship is one of the last things that you should give up. Kasi bahagi yan ng relationship. So they say that sex brings us closer together, right? Releases hormones actually, and that help our bodies both physically and mentally, and keeps the chemistry of a healthy couple healthy. So importante yan. So ano naman ang strategies natin para maiwasan natin ito na magkaroon tayo ng problem na ganito, So minsan sabi nga natin may mga they go on like before work quickie, mga ganun, sorry if I'm more. So when sex is on the calendar, sabi nga natin, it increases your anticipation. So dapat magkaroon din kayo ng appointment sa inyong pakikipagtalik, Hindi lang kasi yung basta-basta ginagawa din, So dapat may appointment ka rin pala dyan. And changing things up, a bit can make sex more fun. Yung hindi naman palaging pare-pareho. So you have to have your different, styles, different ways of showing them. Why not have sex in the kitchen? Mga ganyan, Kung sanay na kayo lagi lang sa isang lugar o sa isang bed nyo lang lagi. Make it fun, bigyan nyo rin ng, sabi nga natin, a variety, Make it in the hallway naman. Sa hagdan, mga bata patulogin nyo, Learn that this problem can really occur in every relationship, especially sa ating nakakaedad na o kaya tayo busy masyado sa trabaho, So swap the list and use them to create more scenarios that turn you both on, if your sexual relationship problems can't be resolved on your own, you have to have a consultation to a qualified sex therapist also to help you solve your problems. That is very important, guys. So I hope you can solve your problems on your sex problems. This is a reality, di ba mga kaibigan? Abangan nyo ang solution na isa pa. O, di ba? Kapag ang relationship mo ay hindi mo pina-prioritize, sabi nga natin, maaaring maging dahilan yan ng pagkakaroon nyo ng problem, in your relationship. So, how to make yourself work? Also, you have to prioritize your relationship. Sabi nga natin, you have to find the magic. Di ba? Find it, keep it, and make it last. It doesn't end when you say, I do. Okay? So, do the things you used to do when you were first dating. Minsan nakakalimot tayo, Kapag lagi kasi kayo magkasama, para dala kayo magkapatid, sinasabi. Pero alam nyo, para maiwasan yung parang magsasawa kayo sa isa't isa, you have to think, how did you started, when you were first dating. Show appreciation, compliment each other. Ka mapagod na mag-thank you, magpasalamat. Contact each other through the day at alamin po ano nangyari sa kanya, and show interest in each other. Huwag makalimutan yung very importante yun. Plan date night. So, huwag naman porke lagi na lang kayo magkasama sa bahay or lagi na lang kayo nagkikita kasama sa bahay, kasama pa sa trabaho, hindi na kayo nagde-date. So, you should have a date nights also. Schedule time together on the calendar just as you would any other important event in your life. Diba? Lalo yung mga anniversaries ninyo, very importante yan. O kaya basta, pag-feel nyo manood tayo ng sine, o kaya halika may concert doon, manood tayo. Diba? Anything that will, sabi natin mawala yung routine sa inyong relationship, And respect one another. Say thank you. And I appreciate yung sabi ko kanina. Let your partner know that they matter. di ba? So, relationship problem natin ay ilan pa, marami yan actually, pero bigyan lang natin ng pansin yung talagang laging madalas na nangyayari. Conflict, yung inyong pagkakaiba, hindi kayo magkatugma, lagi kayong merong conflict, lagi kayong merong hindi na pagkakaunawaan, naunawaan, sabi nga natin, occasional conflict is a part of life. Okay yon. Medyo may conflict ka, hindi ka nagkakasundo, hindi kayo vibe sa isang ganitong ideas. Normal yun kaya lang, but if you and your partner feels like you are like starring in your own nightmare version of the, sabi nga natin yung grounding, alam nyo ba yon na lagi kayong hindi magkasundo, laging kontrapelo, masama naman yon. So, that is a very lousy situation, sabihin natin. You keep repeating day by day yung pinag-aawayan nyo. It's time to break free of this toxic routine. Sabi nga, no? When you make the effort, you can lessen the anger and take a calm look at the underlying issues. So, tingnan nyo natin, bakit ba mayroong mga conflict, no? Abangan nyo yan, maya-maya lang. Dito lamang yan sa Soulmates Live, Texas, USA. Siyempre, kasama nyo pa rin ang Mang Cortez.